Hey guys, thank you for joining me for this video. Today's video is a video where I've looked at other reviewers' recommendations, bought some stuff based on their reviews. So these recommendations came from Mr. Cheap Cents, Chris Motivated Living, 504 Man Reviews. Those are basically the three that these recommendations come from. Stay tuned guys. Like I said, I got 5 different clones just based on their recommendations. We'll see what we think. Hey guys, Redneck Nation, thank you for joining me for another video. Before we get started in this might be a little bit of a video. Go down and find that subscribe button, hit that guy up for me, show some support to this channel, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment. You guys know the routine. Doing that not only, shows me support, but also gets us going in the rotation, recommended videos, things like that. So if you can take care of that for me, I appreciate it. That getting started, like I said, I bought 5 different clones. Based on reviews, recommendations by Mr. Cheap Cents, Chris up at Motivated Living, and 504 Man Reviews, Mr. Scott. So the one that actually didn't come from any of them, we'll start off with. It's Armaf El Cielo. It translates to the sky, heaven, or even paradise. Just from the color scheme, everything from it. Beautiful bottle, by the way. And I actually bought this one myself just because I looked at the bottle and said, oh, that's a cool looking bottle. Let's get it. Straight summer, looks straight summer. Let's find out what we got here. And I did wear tank top, sorry about all that, just for the because I'm gonna need a lot of different spots. First impressions, let's see what we got. Already primed. Very sweet, very sweet. See that there? Sorry guys, I got a phone call. I video on my phone, it kicked me off, but back to it. There's, I think it's about where we were at. El Cielo. Sprayed it just a few minutes ago. It's very fresh, very sweet. Kind of gives you an Invictus type vibe to it. It's straight up summer. It is January and cold. I think it is in the 20s right now as I'm recording. Definitely not made for this type of weather we're in. I'll probably do a full review on this one. I'll wear it a couple times in the winter, but it's not designed for winter. It's straight up made for summer. So I probably won't do a full review on it until we get to the summer. But very, very Invictus type quality to it. Like I said, it's not Invictus itself. It's got the sweetness of, I don't know, intense or probably closer to aqua. It's a good fresh smell. It's got a note in there that I've smelled before. I don't know. It's got a melon note in there that I've smelled before. I don't know what it's from. Maybe I do. Okay, it's got a melon note that's similar to Nautica Voyage, except for in this, the melon is more pronounced and comes forth. It's stronger. In this one, it's subtle. It's not as strong. It's pretty much the same melon note though. It just lies a lot lower and it's hidden by a lot of that sweetness. But very similar melon note. So if you like the melon note in this, you might enjoy this one. But very, very familiar. Once that initial sweetness kind of tones down some. Smells really good though. Very good. If you like sweeties and if you like melon, you might want to check that one out. Okay, the first one, or the next one I've got here, Derby Clubhouse Gold, recommended by Mr. Cheap Cents. It is supposed to be a clone of Mont Blanc Legend. Some people say Legend Intense Legend, and of course Mont Blanc Legend, look at the bottle I'm talking, is a clone of Abercrombie Fierce, which I never have been a biggest fan of Abercrombie Fierce, and I don't know why. I think it was because my roommate used to wear it. I don't really know. It's the only thing I can think of. Just never been a big fan of it. Beautiful bottle. I love the presentation in this line. I've got Blanc over here. These are some of the best bottles in the business, in my opinion. They are just absolutely gorgeous. Heavy. This lid, you can knock somebody out with that. Good heavy lid. And then your typical Armaf sprayer. So we got that up here. Let's hit the other side with this one. Well, I don't know about that. It's a lot sweeter to my nose than Mont Blanc Legend or the Abercrombie Fierce. I'm not getting much of the Abercrombie Fierce yet. Of course, Armaf a little bit rough on the initial go to any of them. Any of their fragrances are kind of harsh in the opening. Oh, there it is. Okay, definitely get the Fierce DNA. That if you've not smelled Abercrombie Fierce, do it. I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, I'm not in here. It's definitely there. Mont Blanc Legend, same smell. This is sweeter. I don't know what it's got in. I haven't looked at notes or anything to make it sweeter, but it definitely is. Mr. Cheap Sense was spot on this one. It is Mont Blanc Legend, which again, Legend's a clone of Fierce. I mean, that's what it is, a sweeter version of that. I won't waste your all's time on that. Love the display. I might give this one a full wearing. That would be perfect for fall or winter. And next up, we've got another one from the house, or from the line, House of Armaf. This is Derby Clubhouse Ascot. And this one came based on the recommendation of Scott over at 504 Man Reviews. First of all, it's inexpensive, under $20, a full 100 ml. Again, the beautiful display. And he said this one was a must-have in your staple. Anytime a reviewer, small reviewer like me, says something like that, I listen. There's benefits of being a small fry. Small fry squad. You guys heard that. It's a bunch of small fries. I trust Scott's reviews, and he's usually spot on, and we have similar tastes. So looking forward to this one. This is Armaf Derby Clubhouse Ascot, and my lid fell off. That's not a good sign. Sprayer came off as I took the not the best way to start. And I did have trouble with the Blanc. I got it and it would not spray. And I got it from Amazon. They actually gave me a full refund and told me to keep the bottle. See if we can get this fixed. I think we're back on there. So I'm gonna hit up here. Let's hit up closer to here. Good spray. I already smell it. I don't know what that is. I don't think I have anything in my collection that smells like this one. I don't know what that is. It's spicy. It's green. I mean, it's like a, I don't know how to describe that one, guys. It's definitely green, but it's not like a, it's more than earthy, like an earthy green note or something. That smells really good though. I smell some spices. I'm not sure what else is in there. I'm a little bit sopped up too. I think I should get some citruses. Yeah, definitely some citruses. Green, earthy. Supposed to have some tobacco in it, I believe. I'm not getting any of that tobacco. I'll revisit that in a second. Now I'm starting to get more of that melon on this one. The sweetness is starting to die down, so I'm getting more of that melon. And I'll come back to that and see what else is in there. Smells great off the initial spray though. I mean, that sounds something like right up my alley. I get some spiciness to it. It's a manly scent. I think it's what Scott said, manly. Okay, the next one is Afnan, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Supremacy Silver. And this is a recommendation by both Chris at Motivated Living and Scott, 504 Man Reviews. and this is supposed to be a pretty good Invictus clone, which, in my opinion, we already have a pretty good one. Club de Nuit. It's supposed to be a little more smooth than that. I don't mind the opening on this one. A lot of people hate on it. I don't mind it at all. I don't know what it's coming from. That's just me. Maybe I'm just not, my nose ain't pronounced enough to know the difference. And we have Invictus here to compare it with. So I'm going to hit this guy up. Let's do our wrist this time, because I'm going to put Invictus on the other side. Good sprayer. What? No. Dude. This has an alcoholic blast. One of the worst alcoholic blasts I've had on any of my fragrances. It's gone though. So 10 seconds there. This had a terrible alcohol blast the first 10 seconds. But it's gone. Completely gone. And what you're left with is beautiful pineapple. Let's hit this Invictus. Well, it's definitely more natural than Club de Nuit. It's smoother, minus that first 10 seconds. Maybe it's just my bottle, maybe it hasn't settled yet from the shipping. Whatever, that first 10 seconds, guys, alcohol blast from this about knocked me over. But once you get past that, it is beautiful. It's smooth. It smells natural. Why not? Hold on. Go about halfway here. Hold on, I got a kid crying. I'll be back. Okay guys, sorry, back. I got a sick kid. I'm pretty sure he's got the flu. We're going to take him and get him. I'm almost positive it's the beginnings of the flu. Of course, I'm a nurse. I deal with it every day. But him and his brother, I have 2 kids, 2 boys and then a daughter. So my boys are fighting like cats and dogs, like brothers do. Sorry about that. Okay, it's been a few minutes. And so initially, this did have a sharp blast of alcohol. It's gone. 10 seconds. You're left with something that smells beautiful. Really close to the Invictus. Stronger. I think it's stronger than the Invictus. I did hit Club de Nuit. I don't even know if I did that on camera. If I did, you guys saw it. And it smells, to me, it smells better than Club de Nuit. Definitely closer to Invictus. I'm not a huge fan of Invictus to begin with. I think it's highly overhyped, overrated. You guys are, of course, free to disagree. That's all good. Different noses, different people have different tastes. If it didn't, we'd all smell the same. That's my take on it. The next one, I'll do a full review on this. It smells really good. I mean, as far as what you're looking for. Next one up is from Haramain. This is from the L'Adventure line. This is Night. Beautiful presentation. That box, love the royal color. Heavy box, heavy bottle. First thing I looked, now I did cheat and I did crack this one open, and it did come with a sample of that guy right there, the Portfolio series, Necroli Canvas. Haven't smelled it yet. It's another one I was actually looking at. Presentation on this one, a lot of these here are fingerprint magnets. This reminds me, I'm a big Star Trek fan.
We are born. Resistance is futile. Your fragrance will be assimilated and collected as one of our own.
Sorry, like I said, I'm a big dork. Don't care. I love being a big dork. This is a clone of my favorite from the House of Creed, Green Irish Tweed. Just in my opinion, the quality difference in these two, this one, Green Irish Tweed, buries Invictus in my opinion. And same thing, I'm going to hit this guy up. Let's do Creed on the outside. Got my sample from Raymond Ford. If you guys are not familiar with Raymond, he does decants of exceptional stuff. That's so good, guys. Check him out. He has pretty much all the high-end stuff. Highly recommend Raymond. Fast shipping. Just a good dude. He's over at Swift Sense. Him and Deb at Swift Sense are both awesome. Love that smell. All right, so here is the Haramain L'Adventure Knight. I have reviewed their portfolio series Royal Stallion. Royale Stallion. It is a copy or a clone of, beautiful sprayer on this one. It was a clone of Parfums de Marly Pegasus, and it was exceptional. Please put the scissors down. It smells wonderful, guys. Both smell of quality. Beautiful presentation. I think, honestly, the Night might be stronger than the Green Irish Tweed. I'm pretty sure it is. I can smell it further already. Of course, I've got everything in the world on. The Night smells stronger to me. Now, it's not as smooth. The Creed is much smoother and it smells a little more natural. There is a little bit of synthetic to this, but just a little. It's almost spot on, guys. A little bit stronger. At this point, it's been what, a minute? The only difference I can get, again, I'm not claiming to be a professional. I'm not claiming to even be that good. I'm just a guy, just like all you guys, who sit behind the camera and is telling you what I think. I'm not a trained nose. I don't have, I'm just me back here telling you what I think. I guarantee you, if you blindfolded me and sprayed these, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one's different. They're that close. Which one's which? The Creed is a little more smooth, just a little. I'm interested to see what that does in a dry down. I'm gonna give all these full wearings, and I'll do side by sides by, the ones I have. So these two for sure, I'll do side by sides with the Creed, and I'll do a side by side with the Armaf on this one too. And you know what? I got Trey Nuit. Let's bring her out. Why not? Let's hit Trey Nuit up and see how close it is to. You guys got a few more minutes? Trey Nuit is one of my favorite scents I own. A little more synthetic than Green Irish Tweed. If I could afford a bottle of Green Irish Tweed, I would get it. It's just not in my means. I have a good job. I make good money, and I still can't afford it. So I know I'm better off than a lot of other people are out there when it comes to financially. And if I can't afford it, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that can't afford it. I'm 3 kids and a wife, so no, it blows Trey Nuit out of the water, guys. I'm sorry. It's much, much, much smoother than Trey Nuit. Much more natural. Not as natural as the Green Irish Tweed. Like I said, I love Trey Nuit. This guy's much closer than Trey Nuit, my opinion. Let's revisit these guys real quick. Sits closer to the skin. It's been 15 minutes maybe since I sprayed it. Maybe a little more. Sweetness is still there. That melon note that I mentioned that is in Voyage is coming through stronger. That sweetness is still there. Smells good. It was over here, wasn't it? I was like, that's not that smell. Oh yeah. The initial sweetness of this one is pretty much died down or just laid a little bit lower. And I'm getting more of the Mont Blanc and more of the Fierce. But it's different. I really didn't like the original Fierce. I think I told you guys that. But this one's not bad. I'll definitely give it a full wearing too. This was the Ascot I was smelling over here. Man, Scott, you were... Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of the tobacco. And some spices for sure. Nutmeg. I think nutmeg was in there. Something in there is giving it spice. Maybe some... It's dark. It's like a dirty, dark smell. It's definitely a masculine smell. Starting to get just a hint of the tobacco. There's something else in there. I don't know if it's maybe a dark amber, something that are giving it some warmth. Very good, very good. This might be, so far this might be the surprise of the lot. I know Scott said it was good and he says a must have. Man, I have to agree with you just on, I can't wait to wear it, but just on the initial, you were definitely right about that one. Check Scott 504 Man Reviews, check him out. Again, this one, your Venice clone. I don't know, maybe it's just my bottle, maybe it just hasn't settled from shipping. Now I will let it settle from shipping and then I'll do full reviews on it, but the initial spray of this was so much alcohol. I'll have to go back and look at my face on that because it was kind of surprising. I don't even know where I sprayed this one. I was like, that don't smell like Creed either. There you go. That's definitely where we're at. Then you got the Armaf up here. That's Club de Nuit is out projecting them both, but we're still not as natural. I guess that's what you guys are calling that harsh opening. It's louder. It doesn't smell as good as these two at this point. And then this might be my favorite out of the bunch just because I love Green Irish Tweed so much. And the most impressive, of course, Haramain, you got quality ingredients. From all of my experience, quality ingredients, it smells of quality. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can say at this point, the only difference I'm getting between the Creed and the Haramain, they smell almost identical. It's not been that long, except for this is louder. It's a stronger scent. That's the only difference I can get from them, guys. And I'm just being straight up with you. Smells identical to my untrained nose, except for it's louder. That's the only difference I get. Like I said, I'll do full reviews. Those were just first impressions. That's what I got today, guys. I will see if I can edit all this together because I was interrupted a few times. I'm pretty sure my little dude's got flu B, so if any of you guys are religious, please send up prayers. I work in the medical field. I've seen prayers work when nothing else will. I have no doubt. I'm a believer 110%. Sorry if that offends anybody, but I know without a doubt there's a God. I've seen it happen. I've seen miracles. And if you really want to think about it, we have miracles every single day we wake up. That being said, God bless each and every one of you. Please go down, find that. You know the routine, like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. Peace, guys. I'll catch you guys all later. And as usual, this thing fails me.
Small Fry Squad, give me a nod, or maybe a thumbs up, and maybe a thumbs down. But if you do, give me a thumbs down. Tell me why, so I can fix myself and be better for the Redneck Nation. Yeah. Small Fry Squad.